Layup Lounge members, welcome to the new era, the new set of the LLs. My name is Wayne. I am here with
Roman.
And we are locked in, new era of the LLs. Expect a lot more content coming from us. We're out in the community. We're out here back on the pod as well. Excuse me, the show. This is not a podcast anymore. This is a show now. But yes, we're out in the community. You can catch us at all the Seattle Superhawk games. You can catch us with Top Left Entertainment. We're going to push out a lot of content there as well. But yes, come tap in with us, say what's up, shake a hand, say hello. Yet again, I am Wayne. This is Roman. This is the new era of the L's. As we just talked about, you can catch us at all the Seattle Superhawks games. These games are happening on the weekend, Saturday or Sunday. This is high level hoop. This is high intensity. So a lot of players you could recognize from the past, maybe from Seattle, maybe from other different eras of basketball, D2, D3, D1, some pro players. Roman, can you just talk to me a little bit about what your favorite moment so far from all these Superhawks games we've been to?
I think my favorite moment so far has just been, like you kind of said, we're seeing players that we saw back in high school. We played against some of these guys. We grew up watching some of these guys. So seeing guys like David Chris, but also seeing a guy like Jonte Porter has been unreal. You know, back when we were going to those games, we went and saw David Chris where the gym was packed out. We're probably in the back of the stands, right? Going to state games, we're in the back of the back. But to see these guys up close and personal now, now that they're professional basketball players, it's been really fun to watch. And I think these Superhawk games has really been past my expectations. I don't really know I didn't really have true expectations. I don't know how it was going to be, but it's been really fun so far. Mm-hmm. It's been really fun so far. How about you?
Absolutely. Shout out to the people at the Superhawks for showing us hospitality.
Absolutely.
They've opened the door, shown love. So thank you guys. But my favorite part of the Superhawks experience, like you said, we didn't really have expectations going to these games. I think it's just the intensity and effort that they're playing with. I mean, obviously it's hoop. When you get in between them lines, you're going to compete. Yeah. But I mean, this is a full season for them. They're taking it serious. They're locked in. I mean, Jonte Porter's on the floor.
He's on the ground.
I mean, like, he's locked in. He's an MVP. He's averaging a triple-double. He's first to the floor, though. Yeah. So it's good to see high-level players competing like that. And everybody's up on the rim, too. Who don't like to see dunks? Who don't like to see high flyers? Great event though. Shout out to the Superhawks.
It's been great hoops, just to add 2 cents. It's been great hoops, great environment, high intensity, high competition. If you're in the Seattle area, we should be there.
But let's talk about NBA basketball here in Seattle.
Yeah.
The Seattle SuperSonics. There's rumors that they're coming back. There's actually major momentum that they're coming back. The most momentum there's ever been. Adam Silver was just in the city. He met with the mayor. He met with some other folks. And it sounds like we are getting our pro team back.
Yeah.
Roman, can you give me your thoughts, instant reactions? What do we think about the Sonics coming back to the town?
I think it's great for basketball. I think it's great for the city, first and foremost. I mean, we kind of already talked about it. The Superhawks, those games have been high intensity, but the high school basketball culture here in Seattle, Washington has just been high level for a long time. We've been a basketball city, and now that we're potentially getting the NBA back, it just further proves that, basketball belongs in Seattle. And I think when we get the team back, it's only going to go up from here. I think it's going to be crazy in the city. I got people asking me, am I going to transition to a SuperSonics fan? I don't know yet. I can't say yet. I rep the town, Portland right now. I can't really say or speak on whether I will be a SuperSonics fan when that time comes to decide that, but basketball is in a better place when it's played here in Seattle. But speaking of the Sonics, while we're on that topic, who is your dream player to come back and play for the Seattle SuperSonics?
My first realistic answer, based on the expansion rules of how things are going to be, who's going to be available, and just how my energy towards things, I don't like the Thunders. Off rip, I don't like the Thunders.
Right.
I don't like Oklahoma City. I don't like nothing about them. There's a Seattle banner hanging in their shit right now. They don't deserve it. So as soon as we get our shit back, it's smoke. It's straight up smoke.
Absolutely.
So matter of fact, as soon as we get our expansion team, give me Isaiah Joe. Give me Isaiah Joe. I want Isaiah Joe on the team. Isaiah Joe could put up 20. We might lose. It's gonna be a nice 20 though.
I want
that 11. I want that 11 in Seattle.
That's not a bad.
Thunder, give it up. Whatever you guys got. Or if they draft somebody this year, I want that too. The Thunder are giving us something though. They're coming with me. It's coming with me. I'm leaving here with something.
That's not a bad player.
At the same time, I want my players from the city to come home.
Yeah.
With that being said, it's a little calculated move wearing the shirt. P5, come on now. Come back to the town. No, that's all I got to leave that one at. One more player I do want to see come play for the city, Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
Finish it out here, bro. Where's home for you? Where's home? You started in Seattle. You moved around. You went to Oklahoma City. You went to Golden State, Brooklyn, Houston, Phoenix. You've been everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
Finish it out. The city's gonna be lit. Your contract's expiring that time. Perfect timing, bro. Shador is perfect timing. Come back to the town. The city's gonna be lit for your retirement journey, retirement tour in Seattle. Turn up. Roman, who do you want to see in a Sonics jersey? Let me know something.
Expansion-wise, I gotta go with Gary Payton II. For one, that's gonna be the craziest. That's gonna be the craziest jersey. That might be the top seller of a Sonics jersey when he comes back. Definitely not the best player. Great energy guy. He wants to come back. He said he requests a trade to come back here. So I think that's got to be first and foremost. I think they'll probably just leave him unprotected. They'll probably just let him go to the Sonics. Another player, you already mentioned him. You're wearing the shirt, P5. We need a superstar in the city. We need one who wants to be here, embraces the city. He wears Seattle everywhere he go. He got it tatted on his shoulder. No other than Paulo Banchero. He's going to go back to the town one way or another. Even if it's not in 2028, I think he's going to wear a Sonic uniform at some point. And last but not least, you know what? Paul George could come to the city. Why not? Paul George could come to the city. He's reamped his career in Philly. I love the way he's hooping. We can get him for $15 million a year. I pay for some Paul George hoops here in the town. Climate Pledge. Why not? Why not? We got Gabe with the cam doubting it. Why not? Why not?
Brother, I'm down. It is not 2013, 2014. This is not PG 13, 14. You know, this is.
Is he not hooping this year?
This is PG 8.
He's hooping so good that they knew something was up. They drug tested this man, and he had to do 25-game bid because he was hooping so well. They had to drug test him. And it had nothing to do with PEDs or nothing, but they just like, something is happening right here.
So you just want him to come back and do that same thing he's doing in Philly right now?
Why not? As a third option, he could be Chris Middleton on steroids. Why not? Why not?
Bring Paul to the city, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why not?
Bring to the town. Bring to the town. We're about to enter the NBA playoffs.
We are. It's crazy.
Roman, I just want, as we enter this end of the season, I just want to ask you, who is your MVP? Who do you have winning the championship?
Okay.
And then just for you, what do you expect out of Portland since they're kind of a play-in squad? Like they're no real expectations, but they're in the mix.
They're in the mix.
Give me your,
absolutely.
talk to me. What you got?
Number one, MVP. I think Jaylen Brown is the MVP. Coming into this season, what were we all saying? What was everybody saying? The Celtics are about to be cheeks. They're about to be ass. And what did Jaylen Brown do? Just get him to the second seed, something light.
Something light.
And nobody expected that out of him. We didn't think Jaylen Brown first option of hoops was a thing, really. We haven't seen it before. This was his chance, and he's killing. I don't see why he doesn't win MVP, honestly. Off the expectations, off of his numbers, he had at least 150 ball this year, if not a couple 40s in there. Why can't he win MVP? I think he's had a better season than Shea. I think he's had a better season than Joker, just off the strength of team expectations. And he's gotten his team, he's an underrated playmaker. He's getting his teammates better. So I think for sure, MVP. Championship, I think OKC has been playing phenomenal basketball. Your favorite player, Isaiah Joe, has been killing. He's been averaging 20 these last 2 weeks. On par with Shea numbers. It's crazy, right? Shea Gilgeous-Alexander probably will win the award of MVP, though I don't think he deserves it. But he's continuing to hit that stride, kill. And Chet Holmgren's been playing underrated hoop. I want to see them against the Spurs just to see what that matchup looks like, but I think OKC has to be the heavy favorite. And for Portland, I think the Golden State Warriors matchup is a trap for us. If we play them, I know it's a home game for us. I'm scared. I'm not going to lie. It's a trap game for us. I think Steph Curry, he shows up. If he's not going to show up against any other team, Steph Curry shows up against the Blazers. He's probably the number one Blazer killer in the last 10, 15 years. So I would not be shocked if we lose that game. Although, of course, I'm rooting for them. I hope we make the playoffs because we haven't seen playoff hoop in a very long time in Portland. But for one game, I don't see how Steph Curry doesn't get it done there, to be honest.
Jaylen Brown's your MVP?
Jaylen Brown is the MVP.
Hold on. There's absolutely no way in the world Jaylen Brown, you think he's the MVP or he's going to win the MVP? Because first of all, replace... I don't even like bro. I'm not gonna lie. He's a Thunder. He wears whatever. He's a Thunder guy. Won them a championship, MVP, whatever. SGA is gonna win.
It's the same. It's the same shit. I promise you.
He's
doing the exact same thing Jaylen Brown's doing with that team.
Take SGA and put him on the Celtics.
I promise you, it's the same. They're second seed still. I promise you, they're still second seed.
They're running the East.
They're not.
They run East.
Who's the first seed? Detroit.
Move around.
I promise you,
SGA is better than every player in the East by a landslide. It's a landslide.
He's not.
So I'm just saying. Jaylen Brown, he's cool. And yes, he got them to the second seed. That's about his ceiling. It's number 2.
I feel like that's not an easy feat, though.
Cool. He's solid. Jaylen Brown is solid. He got them there.
We had to go against Detroit. We had to go against... because in the beginning of the season, everybody heard the New York Knicks were actually supposed to be the ones to, get that done, right?
He never surpassing them.
No, we talk about the
by himself. Who's the second best player? Derek White.
That's more so.
Derek White is the second best player. He's been the second best player on the team the whole season, and we went to second seed with Derek White.
Derek White's buns. They got Peyton Pritchard.
He's not Jalen Williams.
They got a supporting cast.
He's not Chet Holmgren. What are we saying?
Peyton Pritchard, 6th man of the year. They got other niggas that can lock in and really hoop. Excuse my language. They got other players that can really hoop. We can't talk about Jaylen Brown like he's out there alone.
Peyton Pritchard don't even start.
Okay, but he's 20 points on the bench. When he does get in the game, we know what time it is. Move around. Let's hoop. He can hoop. My MVP, unfortunately, is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's not even better than Jokic.
He's a hooper. He's averaging 1.6 points per shot. I don't even know how to fathom that. Every time he shoots, though, he's scoring 1.6 points. That don't make sense.
No, it's impressive.
They're the first seed.
It's impressive.
He's averaging 30. It's the most efficient season of all time by a landslide. My number 2 is Wemby. I love Wemby, but SGA, come on, bro. I'm a realist. I got to be a realist in this situation.
Wemby's had a better season than Jaylen Brown.
Yes. Wemby's a two-way player. Wemby's the best defender in the league, and he's also hooping on offense. But next to my championship squad, this is where things get interesting. The Spurs. I got the Spurs winning the shit. Because when it comes down to it, like I said, I value two-way players. And I think Wemby is the best definitive two-way player in the league. Not close. He's the best defender. He affects shots like we've never seen before. He's the best shot rim protector of all time already. And offensively, he's 7'6". We've never seen nothing like him. I'm not even taking. So with that, Steph Castle, De'Aaron Fox, we forget about. They got the young gunner. What's his name? Harper, Vassell, Harrison Barnes, Luke Cornett. I could name the whole team. They got gunners.
Not to interrupt, but you were close. SGA is averaging 1.4 points per field goal.
That's nuts.
Crazy.
That's nuts.
Okay, yeah, that's crazy. Hey, that's crazy though. What is that? Thank you, Gabe with the cam.
That's nuts.
But yeah, I don't know. That's my championship squad. I think Wemby kicks it into gear. I think they have a good enough squad, a deep enough squad. We forget about De'Aaron Fox. He's gonna hit a big shot. They got Steph Castle.
No, wait, stop right there. Because we've been talking about we can trade De'Aaron Fox. We can get rid of him.
No, we can.
We can get rid of him. So all of a sudden he's a good guard now. Now he's a championship guard.
Okay,
we went from getting rid of him to
that's never been the problem, though.
He's gonna be the leading guard of the championship.
That's
what we're doing now.
We're talking about for the future. He's never the problem.
We can get rid of him today, and they're doing the same shit.
Okay, but the problem's never been that he's bad at hoop. The problem is that he don't fit our timeline for the future.
He don't fit now.
Hold on. He's what, 26, 27? Okay, he's not old. Dylan Harper's what, 19? Castle's what, 23, 24?
And I'm taking both of them over him today.
Wemby's 24.
And I'm taking both of them over him today.
But I'm saying we're not going to pay him. That's our big three. Those don't exist no more. New rules. Yeah. But I'm saying that's the guys we need to worry about. Fox, expendable. We can go get picks. We can reload for the future. So if one dude's out the door, we don't trade Harper. Harper's a future star.
No, we don't trade the young guys.
Harper's a future star.
Yeah.
Castle's already a star.
Yeah.
Wemby's generational.
Absolutely. You're right.
Fox can move around.
He can move around today, though.
But I'm saying because he's here, in the present moment for this playoff push, we can't act like he's not 20. We can't act like he's not an elite guard in the league.
Do not be surprised they get bounced in the first round. They haven't been there before. We haven't been there before. So they're going from not making the playoffs to they're winning a championship.
I believe, bro.
Hell no. And I love Mitch Johnson. I think he's an excellent coach. He's going to be a coach he's going to be Greg Popovich for them. But
shout out O'Day.
They're not going to do it. Real quick, you wanted to talk about my Portland Trailblazers. What's your expectations for the Los Angeles Lakers?
Man, I just got to pray right now that Bron put his cape on. I pray the doctors in Europe fix Luka. I heard he just flew over to Europe to get some treatment for his hamstring.
Spain, yeah.
His hamstring. He's getting some special treatment. They're going to do the Mr. Miyagi on him.
Horse tranquilizer on his knees.
He's going to come back, average 40. Cool. Bron, put your cape on. We're watching him right now. He's beating who's he beating? He's beating the Warriors. So he's beating a team who's going to be in the playoffs, play-in situation. Bron with his cape on can do this shit. I'm not really worried.
You're not worried?
No, I'm not worried. They're good. Hey,
you can't.
I'm not worried.
You're actually not worried.
As long as Luka comes back, the Lakers are cool.
He's not coming back.
And okay, what about Reeves? What's the stats for Reeves?
He's not coming back either. So team as is. What do you expect him to do?
If Bronny James can give us 10.
Bronny James. See, okay.
If Bronny can give us 10.
Who's the second best player on the Lakers? Real quick. Who's the second best player on the Lakers right now?
LeBron James.
I mean currently standing. LeBron's the best player on the team right now. Currently standing. With the injuries, who's the second best player on this team?
Rui.
It's out the mud.
We can't.
It's been the Layup Lounge first episode. We might just cut it off right there. What do you, Rui?
Layup Lounge members. We got a giveaway going back to the members. 2 city care packages going back to the people.
We got some GV pants as well as a 15 out of 50 SGA card and Seattle's very own Paulo Banchero card.
And for those that got their ear to the ground, is this the next GV? We got From the Heart pants going out, as well as a PSA graded Caitlin Clark and a signed Jackson Smith and Jigba Offensive Player of the Year, Super Bowl champ. Follow all the directions in the description. Get at us.
We gotta talk about some college basketball and who we like there. Who's gonna be the most impactful player in your opinion that no one's really talking about coming into this draft and going into next season?
I'm gonna give them some.
Yeah. Just talk about your favorite.
I'm not gonna lie. We've been putting some work. We've been studying this draft class pretty close. We've been doing some research, watching a lot of tape. And my top prospect in this year's draft is A.J Dybantsa. Don't call me a sheep. Don't call me what you want to call me. I just believe in what I see. I believe in the eye test.
He's not Benedict Mathurin.
No, I see something different when it comes to AJ. I see a winning player. I see an engine. Although he's not the best scorer, although he's not the most polished player, he has the dog in him. He got that extra gear. He got that extra inning to be like, yo, I can rally this sorry ass team around me and we can make it happen. Everybody else in the draft, cool. They can sub in, they can score.
Everybody else in the draft can just sub in.
Let me get my rhymes off. Let me get my bars off.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. But no, everybody else, they can just sub in, yada, 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 do their thing. Cool. The other player I'm really high on right now, Caleb Wilson. I'm very high on right now. I think he's another one of those players with a limitless ceiling. He could be Giannis with a jumper. We really don't know what Caleb Wilson could be. But if you go watch his highlight tape, bro, you're going to see something you've never seen before. A.J Dybantsa, Caleb Wilson, those are my 2 guys in the draft to look out for. Those are my favorites.
We could talk about AJ real quick. I think he's either going to be great or he's going to be Harrison Barnes.
Oh, God.
I mean, he could be.
No,
I
we're not doing that.
You know
That's
what I'm saying?
crazy.
He could be Harrison Barnes, Obi Toppin. You know what I'm saying?
You haven't watched no AJ then. You haven't watched no AJ then.
I'm saying that's his floor. I'm saying that's his floor.
Bro, I'm sorry. No, we're not doing that. He could be Harrison Barnes.
That's his floor.
Okay.
Really, his floor is better at Mathurin. I think Mathurin is his real floor. I mean, the Pacers traded Mathurin to get a better version of him.
That's a good floor.
That's just my opinion. That's what they did. But AJ could be great. He can be better than Cooper Flag coming into this draft. Who knows? Or, you know what I'm saying? He could be
Harrison Barnes?
He could be Harrison Barnes. He could be Nicholas Batum. You know what I'm saying?
God.
Like, Jonathan Kuminga. That's what I was thinking of. He could be Jonathan Kuminga.
Hey, he's watching this live.
He could be Jonathan Kuminga. That's what I was thinking of.
Right now,
his floor is Jonathan Kuminga, better than Mathurin. That's his floor. But his ceiling, I'm not going to say Braun, but, you know, whatever you think Brandon Miller is going to be, AJ's going to just be a better version of whatever you think that's going to be. Like Paul George on steroids, I think that's going to be A.J Dybantsa. Caleb Wilson, though, I think that is Giannis. He should just change his last name to Antetokounmpo. He could be one of the brothers. I think he's going to be good. The only thing I'm scared of is he ain't play against nobody. We was watching his highlights, and he's playing against the Navy. He's playing against Georgia Tech. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's playing these weird teams.
Okay, everything he's doing, though, translates to the 94-foot court that basketball is played on. We said the same thing about Zion when he was dunking on them little kids in 2A, and then he came to the college league, and then he came to the NBA, and he's still doing it. So I'm just believing in what I see. You don't have to run one single play for Caleb Wilson. He's going to get at least 10 rebounds. He's going to have a double-double off just second chance points and points in the paint. Like, that's what he do, bro. And the fact that he's still raw, developing his jump shot, he's doing what he do, bro.
So he's Bam Adebayo.
He can score 83. He might, bro. I don't know. He could. Let's talk about one of the more controversial picks in this upcoming draft, though. I'm not a believer in this nigga, bro.
You're not a believer.
I'm gonna come out straight, home run, hit off the bat, not clickbaiting. I do not believe in Darius Acuff. I'm sorry. Small guards in the league, bro. Their ceiling is like a 6th man, a 7th man, a Dennis Schroeder, a Peyton Pritchard. He's not my engine. Look at Jalen Brunson right now. They in New York underachieving. That's not my guy I want running my team. That kind of ball's not going to work. I understand he can pass. He can be an offense. He can score. He can do everything. There's so many other guys in this draft I would prioritize over him. There's so many other positions. There's so many other niches in the league that we need to focus on. The small guard is dying. Positionless basketball is what we need to focus on. Darius Acuff, it's not a hit on you. You still won't get to the league and hoop. I think he's a 20-point per game player, but is it winning hoop? He's a bench nigga. I'm sorry. He's coming off the bench. Give me 15 to 17 off the bench. He's gonna have a couple fun playoff moments in his career. We're gonna remember him. He's like, yes, he was a legendary college player, but in the league, he maybe wins one sixth man, maybe wins a second sixth man. Maybe he ends up in China. We don't know what's gonna happen with Darius Acuff. And that's what I'm gonna leave it at.
So he's either Jalen Brunson or Caleb Love. That's what you're telling me? That's the range that he got?
He could either be okay.
You don't believe?
He's not Brunson. That's what I'm saying. He's not Brunson. He's for sure. I think if you want to win with him, you're gonna have to realize, yes, his role is a sixth man, seventh man campaign. He could be in that role. He could. Hey, he's gonna be one of those fun energy guys.
Did you say campaign?
Campaign, yes. A fun energy guy to come off the bench.
You talking about him doing handshakes for Westbrook before the game? That's what you see him as?
Maybe in the future, yes. In the league, though. But look at, I'm not talking about that, though.
So he can't change Chicago Bulls' life right now. He couldn't change their franchise right now? Or you think he's Rob Dillingham 2.0? He's just going to play. That's the same player.
It's the same thing, bro.
Okay.
Look at dude last year who hooped. Set the tournament on fire. Walter Clayton, too. Everybody was like, man, hold on. Everyone's like, he's Steph Curry. He's Steph Curry. He could be this. He could be that. He gets to the league, he's lost right now. I understand this is rookie year. Walter Clayton Jr. was a sprinkle-in for the Jaren Jackson Jr. trade. That's just a small guard.
No one thought he was going to be anything until the tournament.
But I'm saying they believe.
Who believe? Not me.
Okay, it's the same hype though. But I'm saying small guards.
Bro, Walter Clayton, what he
was
did
making big
in the
shots.
final got him drafted. If he didn't do that you would be
That's just my that's my angle on him. So you believe in him, Darius Acuff. You believe he should be a top pick.
He's
He should
gonna
be a
be
top 3
good.
pick.
Top 3? Top 10 for sure. Top 5 maybe. Depends who's in that draft lineup. You telling me the Clippers want to pick him up right now?
We just
You tell me the Chicago Bulls want him? He can go. We know what he's like. You tell me the Chicago Bulls can't draft him right now? You want to change their life? Rob Dillingham's not the same player. Anthony Simons is about to leave. He gonna play for the Los Angeles Lakers right now?
No. We don't need none of that. There's one ball, brother. And I'm sorry, with this one ball, I'm not having Darius Acuff handle it. Let's come off the bench, going against other bench.
He can go to the Warriors right now and produce. He can go to the Warriors right now and take them to the playoffs.
And Layup Lounge members, that wraps up the first show of the rebrand. Please do your due diligence, show love. We're back on here full time. We're producing content. Check us out at Top Left Entertainment on Instagram. Check us out at Layup Lounge on Instagram, YouTube, all of your content places. Catch the Layup Lounge out in public. Catch Top Left out in public, out in Seattle. We're pushing content. We're doing the giveaway.
You want to give away?
We're doing a giveaway. Make sure you keep up with the giveaway on Instagram. Please do your due diligence, show love. Layup Lounge.